Hey, does this sound familiar? Jane and Johnny send out little Jenny to Western Southeastern State University, go crawfish, to begin her collegiate career. Everything's going great until all of a sudden she's injured in a freak beer pong accident. So she's unconscious in the hospital, and Jane and Johnny are there. And the big problem is, doctors feel like she's going to be okay. She just hadn't woke up yet. But the big problem is, Jenny's got sorority pictures in a couple of days. Now, the photographer feels like he can work with the unconscious thing, but that broken nose is going to be a problem. So Johnny runs down the hall to Dr. Cuts-a-Lot. He's the local plastic surgeon. We'll call him Dr. C for short. Well, Dr. C says, well, Johnny, how old is Jenny? Well, she's 19. Well, in the state of Alabama, at 19, you're grown. You're an adult. So Dr. C says, Johnny, I'm sorry, nothing I can do. I can't cut on her without her consent. She's unconscious, and so she can't give me consent. So, can't help you, bud. Sorry, go crawfish. Well, what could I have done to help him on this situation? Well, first off, I'd probably tell him, maybe you don't pick out a nose for somebody else, especially if they're unconscious. I just feel like that's something that she ought to try on to make sure it's going to fit her personality. The other thing is, if with a little bit of pre-planning, if they'd come in when Jenny had turned 19, then we could have done a healthcare power of attorney. Sometimes we call it a medical directive. And that way Johnny could have made healthcare decisions for little Jenny in the event that she was involved in some sort of freak beer pong accident like this. So if this sounds familiar to you, come down to King and King. We'll get you fixed up. You know, Jennifer Gray had that nose job, and after that, her career went to the tank, man. I mean, it put baby in the corner real quick.